Hello and welcome to the Bot Box. Hooray! We've hit the half century of episodes. We must celebrate this. This was not my wisest idea. Subversion. Something that pops up again, and as a word it means, amongst other things, the act of subverting. Great definition there. It's also a word I've seen on TV tropes, which as a writer I do frequent on occasions. However, we're not talking about any of that. We are here to talk about subversion entered by submariners, and yes, it did look like a submarine, armed with spikes and a spinny cutter and a submariner doll. It also had a periscope which acted as a streamer. It did quite try to qualify for Series 5 proper, but got beaten by corkscrew. Being made by submariners though, it got in the Forces Special in Extreme 1, fighting the original Shockwave and Anvil. Subversion also had the misfortune of everyone wanting to go after it. In their intro video, another one of this episode's unusual ones, they promised to sink opponents in the pit. In the early stages, Subversion was bumping into everyone. Anvil, Shockwave, even the ref bot and Sergeant Bash at one point. The submariner doll did not get toasted in retaliation. Mostly Subversion kept out of the way of Anvil and Shockwave, which allowed it to do things like open the pit, which Shockwave was near. And Shockwave went in, Subversion getting the final shove. Thus, Subversion was through. Next for Subversion was Megahertz, the green wedge one, not the computer one. Megahertz came up with a pun so bad, I will not repeat it here because I am merciful. It was submarine based in the trash talk. Subversion attacked first, but Megahertz was quick and got away. Once again, Subversion was bumping into things, although instead of enemy robots, it was the arena wall that it ran into. Subversion then had a close encounter with Shunt and the ref bot before engaging in close manoeuvres with Megahertz. Too many of those caused Subversion to die, which never helps. Once Subversion was counted out, Shunt went to town on the submariner doll, eventually tipping it out of Subversion. As a Subversion, it became a flying sub and sank into the pits by a kilowatt. Now, you may remember with other robots we've covered from this episode, Anvil and Megahertz, they didn't return. Subversion is different. In fact, out of the Extreme 1 debutants that rocked up in main competition, Subversion used to hold the record for the longest gap between Extreme 1 debut and a main competition appearance. Well, that was until Draven broke that record 2 years ago. Subversion made its main series appearance in Series 7 Heat Eye as Subversion 1.1. No, don't ask me what was wrong with Subversion 2. Just roll with it. Subversion 1.1's first battle was against Shadow Evolution, the Steel Avenger and Trax. Why does it feel like I've talked about these fights before? Because I have! Subversion 1.1 still had the submariner doll. One of the team members wanted horrible things to happen to the submariner doll, namely an axe. And the rest of Subversion 1.1, namely fire. Let's see if that happens, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. Subversion 1.1 quickly got acquainted with all the other robots in the arena, even helping the Steel Avengers shove Shredder Evolution into a corner. This only seemed to make Shredder Evolution angry though, and Shredder Evolution had 2 spinners. So, Shredder Evolution did a bit of sub-shredding. Then the Steel Avenger rocked up, took Shredder Evolution to the filling pit, and Subversion 1.1 got shoved into a wall by tracks. The pit got opened, and Subversion 1.1 nearly drove straight in. Real smart there. Eventually, Subversion 1.1 went after Shredder Evolution, but attacked the discs. This was a mistake because Shredder Evolution was still angry and shredded Subversion 1.1. Then the Steel Avengers showed up to axe Shredder Evolution again, so Drax showed up and shoved Subversion 1.1 in the pit. 2 seconds later, cease was called as time ran out and the other 3 robots were left waiting on a judge's decision. Shredder Evolution was the other robot to go home, and no, I don't think Subversion 1.1 would have got through if Drax hadn't pitted it. Subversion 1.1 did not return, so no burnt sub and no axed submariner doll. Not in this fight. I can't honestly say Subversion 1.1 was a good robot, but at least its team had the right spirit and attitude. It wasn't yellow either. How could you miss out on all those yellow submarine puns? Still, the submariner doll provided some amusement, and the team spirit, like I said, it was there. So, I can't honestly say I've just reviewed the yet worst robot ever. Not so soon after Monad. So, who's next? Let's seek out next subject. Mighty Mouse. And I'm not talking about the snooker player this time, any snooker fans listening. Until next time, Carlson244